What's good, chat? This is Vmeetswrld, and you're watching a 416 interview.
So let's start off with your artist name. How'd you come up with that? How'd you come up with Vmeetswrld?
So, all my friends call me V, which is short for Victor, and I hope to use my art and creativity to make an impact in the world. So I came up with Vmeetswrld because it just seemed natural, you know.
All right, bet. And then, bro, you have roots in Lagos, Nigeria.
Yeah.
And you have connections here in Toronto and Niagara Falls as well.
Yeah, for sure.
How have these different locations kind of influenced your artistry?
So obviously, growing up in Nigeria, listening to a lot of 90s Afro beats and listening to hip hop, Jay-Z, Kanye West from the outside, and then moving here and hearing Toronto rappers hop on melodic beats with the Toronto accents and everything. It just seemed interesting. So that's why I categorize my sound as alternative, because I'm able to mix up everything like a sponge, just soak in my environment and bring life to something new, you know.
All right, bet. And then what kind of message or image do you like to portray with your artist name, and the whole persona do you have going on right now?
I like to so I like Vmeetswrld to be more than just an artist. So a brand talking about visual arts, music, fashion, and just portray good energy and good vibes, you know, colorful. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Design, creativity.
Is that a clothing brand that you want to get into eventually?
I'm more graphics. I'll eventually do a clothing brand, but more graphics or collab with a couple people and stuff. So yeah, for sure.
All right, and then talking about collaborative efforts and stuff, can you tell us more about Maison6trois, the house of creatives that you're associated with? How did this collective come together? How did you get involved in it?
So it's actually interesting because it was me and my boy Casper. We came up with the whole thing. The idea we just start something, a group or collective of artists and other creatives. And Maison6trois is actually French for house 63, right? And with me, I use imagery and numbers a lot. So 63 is an angel number that represents the balance between stability and creativity in your life. So it just basically means house of creatives.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. And then how does this collective contribute to your music and artistry as well?
It's just something to just bring like-minded people together. And right now we don't have a lot of people in there, but we plan on adding more people and just growing the whole thing. You know?
I bet.
Make it a whole movement.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Shit. Yeah.
And then, bro, I want to focus back to your music and artistry. What's your creative process like when you create a song? Do you freestyling? Do you writing?
Yeah.
Tell me more about that.
So when I'm creating, I don't really think too deep. When the vibe comes, I just go freestyle probably 2 lines, write it down, freestyle 2 lines again, write it down, create the whole structure of the song, play it back, change some certain things, and then just find the proper beat and everything, you know.
I bet. And then, throughout all this music, you've created, being in the music world and industry as well. How do you maintain motivation, especially in setbacks, as well as just keep going, keep pushing?
So what's funny about that is with setbacks, actually I charge it to the game, because I take every setback or mistake as a learning experience, because you have to eventually fuck up to grow, you know. So I just charge it, you know.
I bet. And then I know you've been pretty active on Instagram and stuff like that.
For sure.
What kind of what kind of strategies, I guess, have you kind of found that makes it more effective promoting your music and stuff like that on there?
So with me personally, with my personality, I'm soft-spoken. Mm-hmm. So I don't use too many words. So I use imagery and like just like graphics and everything to like promote the music and just communicate with all my listeners and stuff. So that's what I do.
To your younger self who was just getting started into the music industry,
Yeah.
knowing what you know now about being in it and everything like that,
Yeah.
what kind of advice would you give them?
Take more risks, you know, like meet more people, be more friendly, communicate with a lot of people, be more confident. So that's the advice. Just keep pushing, try different things, try new things, you know. So yeah.
And then lastly, bro, like what you got going on? You got any like new music dropping?
Yeah,
What's
for
up?
sure, for sure. I'm working on a whole mixtape.
Okay.
So it's like a mix of like hyper pop and trap music. So it's like hyper trap, like a whole different sound. And it's my second EP. The name is like Paper Planes. So coming out this month, eventually.
All right. What's like the theme kind of behind it? What are you trying to
Theme?
do?
More like it's really like colorful.
Okay.
So again, I play with like a lot of like colorful themes like pink, blue, purple, you know, really colorful and like just like more cinematic and what's it called? Engaging to the audience. So expect something crazy, you know, for sure.
Don't act like you know me, baby. You end up all alone. Solo dolo, baby. God delete.